So to cap this section off, let's talk about how you can develop your skills further and continue learning.
We never really stop learning as interpreters, and that's something that I always find to be, extremely captivating when it comes to this profession, because you can never say, oh, I know enough, I know everything that I need to know, because it will never happen. And working on your skills constantly is very, very important, because as you go, you will come across more and more complex ideas, exchanges, topics. Um, and it's very important to practice your skills, such as your active memory, your active listening skills, your note taking. And you can do that very easily, especially nowadays, since we've had this big shift from just face-to-face events, and training events that were located somewhere, to remote events. So nowadays you've got multiple, usually, bodies like agencies or learning providers who host webinars and training sessions. And very often those are free. So that's one thing that you can do. You can also find a lot of useful resources on YouTube, clips and videos. And also it's really, really worth, something that's really worth considering is buddying up with someone in your language and doing a little bit of practice. I've been doing that for a while now with two other colleagues who work in Polish as well. And part of it was preparing for my DPI examination, which I sat last year, but also just for myself to, practice those skills that I will then be using in my everyday work. So, you can do that very easily online. With consecutive, it is possible to practice online quite easily. You can also attend skill sharing sessions, or you can attend symbol swapping sessions. It is a thing where people present their symbols, and you can pinch someone else's, and someone might pinch yours. And also you can, there are several books on consecutive skills. Some of them will be more geared towards conference interpreting, which is slightly different, but the mechanics are quite similar. So I would really encourage you to maybe make that investment and buy one or two books and read on about elements of passing the message, on dividing it, dealing with whole chunks, dealing with whole sentences, etc. And also working on your symbols, and setting aside some time every week maybe to think about the words and phrases and issues and notions that you use a lot. For example, if you work a lot in family law, you might say things like order, and I don't know, issues resolution hearing, or final hearing, etc. And you might think, okay, how can I make it like a nice compact shorthand, or a abbreviation that I can just then use if I have to. And I think it's worth building in a little bit of practice, a little bit of dry runs every week, if you can, maybe a couple of hours. And it will honestly do wonders for your confidence, for your fluency, for your quality of work that you do. And I would say that, never stopping learning is something that will really make you a great interpreter in the long run. And not just thinking, oh, I've done this certificate, or I've passed the diploma, I'm fine, I can go out there and do my job now, that's it. Because it never really stops, and it never really ends. And that's what I believe.
Well, thank you very much, Agnieszka. Thank you for your time today, and thank you for sharing all of this great wisdom. And hopefully there'll be interpreters out there who will really value it and make use of what you've told us today. So
Well,
thank
thank
you
you
very
so
much.
much. Thank you so much, Nicola, for having me. And I'm really hoping that it will be of use to all of you who are embarking on this amazing adventure that is TI.